Hello, everyone and everywhere, whoever was or will be. I am Red Runner, and today I am joined by Bowser.
Oh, who lives in the house and gets copyright striked?
You turned into a
SpongeBob.
you turned into a robot for that, but it still came through. And Gumball.
If nautical nonsense gets you demonetized.
SpongeBob.
I kind of
Something.
I kind of wonder how this episode's gonna go down with the YouTube copyright system. Honestly,
Well,
even for Deathbow themselves, I'm kind of curious.
I heard the SpongeBob preview.
The views will go up and up and up, and then monetization will gently go down.
Wait, did it? I actually didn't know that if it did. I need to check this. I'm curious. It is there. It is still there. But notice, I'm looking at the SpongeBob preview. It has SpongeBob SquarePants on the right side, like an ad, which means that they did in fact claim the preview. Viacom.
That is so stupid and hilarious at the same time.
Word gets around fast.
Dude, even the previews aren't saved. This is not gonna last long, but let's make the most of it while we still can, to all the 4 people who was able to get on before Viacom's hand decided that we deserve judgment.
Anyway, yeah, I haven't even given you guys the opportunity to talk about this, because, like, what is there to talk about?
Well, as someone who worked on the blog for the episode,
It's SpongeBob.
this concludes the prediction.
Okay, so obviously we're going to see it again here, because reaction, but I just want to bring up the fact that if you guys saw the previews, it kind of just intensifies the feeling that this is not fair.
Listen, dude. So many other people have said it, and I'm just going to repeat their statements. Homelander had a better chance against Omni-Man than Aquaman does at SpongeBob.
Like,
And I know people think I'm exaggerating when I say this, but the actual Aquaman, I think, would have a hard time against this fucking thing.
Maybe. He does have things going for him in that case.
He does, but on the opposite side, you got the guy who decided on Friendship Day or whatever to hug his friends so hard that they fused DNA, genetic coding, and continue to do that with the entire fucking town one day.
Yeah. Anyway. I'm not even going to mention the specific stuff in the previews, but just know that it made it feel very hopeless for Aquaman.
Yeah, I feel like they have a narrative with this episode. Probably the mindset that stomp matchups can still be good.
I don't think that's what they're going for necessarily.
I mean, like,
with the way it's being presented so far.
All right, new prediction. Instead of who wins, and the prediction is now, what do you think they're trying to tell us? What's the hidden meaning in all this? What's the Veilskabum video that's going to come from this?
They're trying to tell.
We'll figure it out.
It's the Spop Squid sweep. Yeah, there you
go. Squid sweep. Oh, no thanks. Squidward. Ow. Squidward. SpongeBob, what are you doing soloing in the Justice League of America?
Just standing there like a goof. It's time to defeat the King of the Sea, Aquaman.
All right, sorry. I don't know what we're doing at this point.
Okay, let's just.
Yeah, early prediction. Next time, a lot of people are saying Jason versus Michael because Halloween matchup. And it's going to be...
Like, realistically, that's the one that's going to happen. But it would be so much funnier if they decided, like, you know what? Now would be a good time to do the Sauron matchup, actually.
It could be.
What if it ends up being Morbius?
Why do people think it's... Okay, I have...
No,
I know it's a joke.
Morbius is next season.
Why do so many people think Morbius is going to get on?
He's
Also,
not, but that would be
I
funny.
saw. I feel like it's going to be. Maybe next season we'll get a Halloween matchup that focuses more on the fun, childlike side of Halloween. I think Jack Skellington versus the Scary Godmother would be an amazing Halloween episode. We've been going for the more bloody and gritty oriented ones.
He pushes for that one all the
Luigi
time.
versus Pac-Man.
Anyway,
I have pushed for it.
it's not up to us. It's up to these guys.
It is
We might get it
absolutely
right.
up to us. There is no debate.
But, yeah,
I don't.
let's start our show.
Let's just.
Can you turn up the stream volume a little bit?
No, actually.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, I can hear it.
#1 nautical nincompoop.
Aquaman, the classic third wheel of the Super Friends. The
Damn!
letter means ocean. I looked it up.
The infinite ink black depths of the seven seas are home to
They literally
any number of
called him the
terrifying,
third wheel.
awe-inspiring creatures.
They're also home to these two losers. Though when it comes to cartoon characters, there's always more hidden beneath the waves. That's right, we're prioritizing the cartoons for maximum Toon Force shenanigans. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
But that's the
And it's
funny
our
thing. I'm
top
pretty
hero,
sure
Black
Aquaman
Flower
doesn't
and
even
Seals
really
to
have
pick up
much.
Who would win? Death
Yeah,
Battle.
no, he doesn't.
The
The
year
best
was
of the comics gave him.
The year was 1987.
Who were engaged in a cold war between capitalists
Dude,
and
I can't believe they
communists.
deployed Freddy Fazbear into Pearl Harbor.
The introduction of the atomic bomb, a weapon of unparalleled nuclear devastation.
It reminds me of that one.
Imagine
edit.
on the battlefield and you just see an animatronic bear with a microphone and the top hat.
No, it reminds me of that one edit of Freddy Fazbear
Yeah,
versus
shit.
Jetstream Sam.
The results were ecological devastation and perhaps something.
Man, I love how they decide, you know what? Let's start the SpongeBob rundown with World War II.
Yeah.
Language, technology, and society.
I mean, it wasn't really World War II, it was like after.
Organized into a monarchy under the
I
Yeah, it
guess
was
on the
nuclear
topic-
testing.
It developed a
All right,
framework
what's that black box say?
artistic culture.
It's just a theory.
Underwater creatures became capable of
Okay.
complex thought, including the very first multicellular organism to be categorized as part of the animal kingdom, the sea sponge.
And one
The
SpongeBob
sea
is
sponge.
totally just a dish sponge.
Hang on, let me do it.
SpongeBob
Pink bulb!
No, I wanted to sing the song.
I don't know about great.
Okay, then.
36.
Those cartoons of all time, but
Outlived the Bikini Bottom Apocalypse. Oh, they're bringing the Spongehenge. Okay.
Man-child whose only ambition in life is to
Sponge-
continue
Age 36. Are they like, really?
I
Where did they
lived
get
the
that
Bikini
one?
Bottom
Squidward there,
Apocalypse.
Wiz, and no one wants to
Fun.
be a Squidward.
They said 36. That's not.
No
That's not even
employee
like.
wants to be a
I
Squidward.
do wonder where they got it, but I don't even doubt it, to be honest.
In Battle for Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob replenishes health by.
This implies that he shits himself every time he takes damage.
Why?
That is not what it implies.
Alright, anyway.
We need this.
Some shit now, aren't we? Despite being
We're not
a
even
secret
acknowledging what they're
weapon,
saying
like
in the
a
episode.
absorbent and yellow and
I'm more so acknowledging like the shit themselves. I don't even think he can.
likes to duplicate himself through asexual reproduction and absorb immense amounts of liquid.
But yeah, failed to lift glass of water, rotated the entire planet.
Oh god. Enough water to replace the moon?
Oh, and for some reason he has an insane healing factor. He survived
Luffy
being
Goober
boiled
Rock,
in
they
half,
mentioned.
vaporized, having his soul
Wait, how is that an
He's gonna-
ability?
literally
That wasn't even a soul.
Oh
it was
my
just-
god, they're including imagination. I brought this up in the blog, but anything he imagines becomes real.
He can make so many things real just by blowing bubbles, drawing them, imagining them.
No, stay with me. This is unbelievable. Like a
Greenlit.
soapy Green Lantern ring, his bubbles
Alright, we're getting into some new territory now, so get ready.
Cruise missiles
Okay.
to sentient life and entire bubble societies. That's a pretty similar effect to his magic pencil, which can draw.
Boomstick has a magic pencil now.
Oh no, what is he
drawing
drawing? Is he drawing the nutshot crawler?
I'm drawing her giving birth, Wiz.
But in later seasons, has it for some reason.
and finished. I call him Doodle
Oh,
Wiz.
God.
Wiz, he's just
That's
like
actually pretty good.
me. I made him with a pencil.
I'm calling the police.
It's surprisingly good.
Even the mundane become becomes godlike in SpongeBob's yellow hands.
Well,
like
that's
his
another
flame
one.
blower, which hooped
Oh,
the
no.
They're bringing up
Hurry,
this.
blower!
in seconds, and then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire mass of Earth's oceans is about 1.5 quintillion tons. Considering all the water refilled the planet in about 1 second,
That's
that
100.
kinetic
That's
energy of over
1.5 quintillion
6,000
tons of
kilotons.
water, and your mama's still heavier.
6 nine-tons.
It's over, and SpongeBob was completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic spatula isn't just an impromptu bladed weapon. It's also his primary.
I don't think
instrument
it's
to make
actually
the greatest
bladed, but
foodstuff Bikini
close
Bottom has
enough.
Ever seen the Krabby Patty?
A burger
What?
so delicious, it's basically magic. Not only is it totally addictive, SpongeBob was
It'll go right to your thighs, and then you blow up.
Heal wounds and even detonate.
SpongeBob has survived nukes point blank.
Out of my
His
head.
friend Patrick so hard their DNA.
Yes, this is
They
what I'm
actually
talking about.
brought it up.
Transitions, and once cried so hard he flooded Bikini Bottom, even though it's already underwater. Shit, he once grabbed a hold of this mysterious string and unraveled the entire universe.
Oh,
He literally
no!
Undid the fabric of reality in seconds. What the fuck?
What was that you were saying about anti-Toon Force?
I'm not sure I've ever misjudged a character as severely as SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nice character arc there, Wiz. Unfortunately for Roberto, the rest of the town only saw the goofy goober on the outside. It took more than one adventure to prove himself to be a real hero. You think he ever banged that squirrel?
He's
No,
crushed
no,
The
no.
black boy said no.
Why'd they even say it?
And even teamed up with fellow Nickelodeon stars Timmy Turner, Jimmy
Listen.
Neutron, and Danny
Why are they
definitely
even
not-
bringing this up?
His biggest weakness is that he's a
By the way,
giant,
Nicktoons didn't really offer much for stats.
suicidally
They just did that to do it.
Of the atmosphere around him, being out of the water can dehydrate and permanently incapacitate him.
Oh, also
Not
seasons
kill,
the first 3
incapacitate.
seasons are pure gold, but after that, oh boy, there's this one episode called Squid Baby where Squidward gets brain damaged into a giant baby and shits
What?
himself on screen.
What?
What are you talking about?
Oh,
What is this?
trials and tribulations and Hasselhoffs aside, it wasn't until SpongeBob accepted himself for who he was that he was rewarded with the greatest boon of all. Middle management!
So, not the nonsense, but something you wish. Then pray to your yellow porous god for mercy, because his whimsical laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear.
Oh god.
Aquaman.
Poor
King of
Aquaman.
the Seven Seas.
We've covered Arthur Curry on the show before. And
Yep,
he's
might as well
actually
get to the next
secretly
time.
awesome.
That's right, Boomstick. But the version we're
That's
dealing with-
right, Boomstick.
Alright, I'm gonna try not to make a meme for the entire rest of the
So
video.
you might assume
Really?
that means this Aquaman
You
Yeah,
see
try
how
your
well that
best.
goes.
But really,
I will
You
try.
will you will fail.
Remember,
Immediately.
This is from the era when Superman was sneezing solar systems apart. So get ready.
God. Given the stats that they gave for Superman so far in Death Battle history, SpongeBob kicks his ass. He's folding him.
I mean,
That he procreated with Atlanta.
You
and
don't have a
Atlantean from the
counterpoint.
underwater city of and from their union, Arthur Curry was born with magnificent.
well, with
aquatic
modern
ability.
DC stats, obviously,
King of Atlantis,
no,
too.
but...
Wait, no. It says here that was introduced in the comics later. Here he's just.
I'm surprised that
God.
Boomstick's able to talk about Aquaman with a straight face ever since the Trident incident.
That neighs just like a land horse.
This Aquaman comes from a time
No,
when
seriously,
everybody
though.
knows anybody had their own
This
secret
preview
cave.
just-
Oh my god, Batman died a
Look,
fifth
look,
time, I
look at that
think.
arsenal. Look at that list of
A
arsenal.
water pistol
Look at how-
and a
Oh,
portable
thank
heat
God
Pathetic it
he
is.
has a net.
through solid
He
ice.
has a net. We're good.
Exactly mind-blowing,
Golden.
but
Oh god. Oh wow, ink cartridges.
Aquaman's hybrid human Atlantean biology grants him superhuman
Yo, he's
strength
watched
and
Ink
ability to breathe
Lemonade.
underwater indefinitely and withstand the crushing depths of the ocean floor.
The pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's like being stepped on by 100 elephants.
100 elephants versus 13
Aquaman is
Jupiters.
also an incredible
100
Okay.
elephants
swimmer, able to travel from
versus
Florida to Maine
the
in under an
universe.
hour. That's almost twice the speed
They
of
can just
sound.
unscrew the
That's a lot-
universe's light bulb.
That's a lot of elephants, though.
And fittingly, water-based attacks
That's like-
are completely
that's like
ineffective
enough
against them.
to
Of course, you can't
feed your
use
mom.
aquatic telepathy.
He can talk to fish And he
Got
can
him.
control people's minds and give them seizures, right?
Oh, actually,
Can you
that's
talk about my mom like that?
Just from the comics. Cartoon Aquaman.
Literally
sorry.
every cool thing they bring up for him, they're just like, oh, actually, no, that's just the
Can reach
comics.
several miles, summon hundreds of sea creatures at once, and works on anything from microscopic
If they make Aquaman talk to jellyfish, it's inaccurate because jellyfish don't have brains.
That's
just wanna
actually
bring that
not.
up.
That's actually not totally true. I mean, not the jellyfish thing, but that would be up to the DC rules. Who says he talks directly into brains?
Ignored his commands outright.
Wiz, I'm gonna be straight with you. You haven't said
They can just ignore him.
Mind-blowing yet. Does this Aquaman actually suck?
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so world-renowned, he banded together with Earth's mightiest heroes to form a team capable of
It's just
defending
Wiz
the
trying
planet,
to-
the universe from any threat. The Super Friends.
The Super Friends. They're like the dime store knockoff version of the Justice League.
Yes.
They literally are the Justice League.
Actually, they're called the Seven Boomstick.
Keep going.
Flash, Green Lantern,
Uh-huh.
Apache Chief.
Oh, Green Lantern. We can just name drop him and act like nothing happened, right? Has society healed ever since that day?
You're embarrassing yourself.
No, wait. His best direct strength feat was when he moved some trash. About 50 metric tons of it. Fuck.
That's the second fuck out of Wiz.
Aquaman once enrolled in an American college under the name Mr. Waterman. So we're working with a pretty hefty IQ here, huh?
Okay, so he's lame, inarguably completely lame. I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane Popeye punching out the animator feat somewhere, but no, he sucks. He actually
I feel really bad.
He is literally garbage.
I'll take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke, sure, but he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a living Titanic by luring it into an iceberg.
What?
Beaten this water turtle undied.
He what?
Looked like a gorilla for some reason by summoning seagulls to pelt her with clamshells. He once even
2.9 kilotons of TNT. Not that bad. Not that bad.
Rokan, who flew from the edge of the
That's
galaxy
like
to Earth in
1,000th, 100,000th of Jupiter. He's making progress.
55 billion times the speed of
All right, that's not
and
bad.
Aquaman swimming clearly outmatched
Right?
that. It doesn't matter if it looks lame.
You get one, buddy.
And hey, he could probably kick your ass, person that's watching at home, so that's something.
Well, no,
Challenge accepted, motherfucker.
If he's out of the water for even 1 hour, he dies. Never mind, person watching at home, just hide for a bit, grab some lunch, and then stomp on his corpse.
But is raw power really what makes someone a hero? Or is it the drive to help others, to be of service, to sacrifice? That's
Wait,
a
what
hero
speed
is to
set
me.
did they give
Not saying
SpongeBob?
Aquaman's got as much of that.
I
don't
There
actually
are
remember.
lots of water in the ocean.
They didn't. I guess they can bring up the string feat because that applies for speed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
god,
I'm glad-
that was
I'm-
it. We're
Poor
done.
Wiz.
Run the data through all possibilities.
Poor Wiz.
One possibility.
It's
What? Oh,
One possibility.
Well,
Rick and Morty
yo,
moment.
Rick. Yo, it's the Battle
Rick
for
and
Bikini
Morty
Bottom
portal.
gameplay. Sprites, amazing.
Mermaid Man? Wait a second, you're not Mermaid Man.
The name.
You're
I
a
know the
sus
voice
imposter. Bang.
I know that the voice is off, like, but this is the same guy who voiced motherfucking Dio.
And it's actually not
Omni-Man.
like watching this preview multiple times. It's actually not that bad. It's pretty close, all considered.
I want to try to watch
Except
this
this
blind
model.
as possible.
I'm a sea sponge. Phylum Porifera.
Cameron's got a good voice though. I like that. Oh, super.
You know, I think it's already inaccurate that he was able to launch SpongeBob that far.
Well, I mean, SpongeBob is pretty light, so I don't actually think it would take that much.
By the way, the track is called Ocean Men.
Ocean
Which I really
Man. What? What?
Sea creature. And as the king of
Wait, hold on. What?
mine to command.
Don't worry.
Wait, I was just confused by the portal that looked like it was looking at a different Aquaman.
Let him have it, chums.
He's already damaged.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Seaman.
Damn it, it's up! Whoa,
This isn't a long one, is it?
Need water. Powers fading. Is there nothing I could do? My man.
My man!
A multiverse of Aquaman. And out of all of them, I'm the lamest fucking one!
Wow.
I'm a ripoff. A
Sad.
joke.
Please let SpongeBob befriend him.
I'm no superhero.
You say the same kind of things about me. Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead McSpazatron.
Oh my god.
Is he about to turn into Goofy Goober?
I'm ready.
May the
Oh,
best
no.
hero win.
Oh, I like this dynamic now.
That seems like a very poor decision, SpongeBob.
He's using this thing for himself.
That's Davy Jones's locker.
Yeah. The other side.
Oh, okay.
Of the universe.
I'm glad that they're going all the way.
I don't think he can do that.
And the SpongeBob explosion.
Please don't tell me SpongeBob lost.
No.
Don't cry, Sponge. Let's be super.
I don't feel so good, SpongeBob. Ocean Man, take me by the...
Was sad.
Why did they have to make that so sad, man?
It wasn't really that sad.
This was an incredibly close fight. Gotcha! Obviously, Aquaman didn't have a snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy bastich.
Where do we even start? With his bubbles
I'm glad they're
and
keeping the
pencil,
Bastich.
SpongeBob could basically do anything he wanted. There was no way Aquaman wouldn't get totally overwhelmed, especially with his much more limited arsenal. I can't think of a more lopsided matchup than someone whose main attack is throwing water against a sentient sea.
Yeah, he'd be
Aquaman's
familiar with
only
literally
potential
anything
option
Aquaman
was
could
his
do.
telepathy. But as we've covered, it's far less powerful than his comic counterpart. There's no reason to believe SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if it was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up cancel mind control.
And really, nothing Aquaman had could overcome Bob's utterly broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude
Don't
is
just call him
being
Bob.
completely disintegrated into
I mean, they're not
dust.
That was-
wrong.
Erased from reality. All
That
Aquaman
disintegration
did
wasn't-
punch
was
kind of
just a
hard, and
dream.
Even that's basically
Yeah.
useless
Like-
against Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated, like when he and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But that would require the fight to take place out of the water, which...
No, seriously though, him
Aquaman
throwing the
up
ocean is...
way
I don't think
harder
he's
than it
capable
does
of that.
SpongeBob. And it also require the fight doesn't instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10 shit zillion times the speed of light, splattering his atoms against Saturn. Cause, yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the...
No, I'm sorry, I need to do this one. This is fucking insane. Compared to SpongeBob's size, the string length is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable universe. Considering it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be pulling at 8.2 times 10 to the 78th power times faster than light.
That's as many times faster than light as there are atoms in the universe.
This is the fastest calculable speed feat in our show's history. And it belongs to SpongeBob SquarePants.
But do you think he could take on comic book Aquaman?
Have you been listening to anything I've been saying?
Good point.
So they're basically saying yes.
String also destroyed the entire universe. And stuff like that is actually consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall and has rewritten the plot of his own story.
Dumbass.
On the moral victory. Everything else, LMAO.
Will whatever he wants into existence from his imagination. He's a god, a yellow, spongy god of death.
And that's why he beats Goku.
At least Arthur finally got to be a real hero. And at the end of the day,
How many Gokus
That's
does it,
why SpongeBob.
How many
beats
Gokus does it take
Goku.
to beat SpongeBob?
Too bad for the King of the Seas. That
One.
sure was one sweet victory.
the winner is SpongeBob SquarePants, our god.
What?
Our god.
Okay, it was,
Oh.
I'll be honest.
There was a lot.
You can always get
I'll be
more
real with you.
right now.
It was funny.
One of those
That's basically
sponges
the main
on
merit I have for
and
it.
by downloading
The rest of it was
application.
okay.
Okay, Jason versus Michael. Jason versus Michael.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Yep. Yep. There it is.
give me your phone.
kind of a
Well,
boring, kind of a
there's-
boring
there's
next time
not
trailer,
much-
but at the same time, there you go.
There's not much to talk about, is there?
Now, nope. We expected the next time. We expected the outcome. Again, the main merit that I saw in the episode, it was very funny. It was very funny. But as far as the stuff
I feel like
eh,
I was initially going to say that I think they underutilized SpongeBob, but honestly, they gave him the magic pencil. They gave him the bubbles. I thought he did a decent amount.
also,
I
the
just thought
fact that
that they-
this episode had the most uncensored F-bombs in literally any episode of the show.
That's their way of saying, Viacom, please don't take us down for the love of God. This isn't for kids. We cannot stress this enough.
Keep in mind, if they take it down, it's canon.
That's definitely how it works.
I mean, like, SpongeBob has no canon to work with to begin with, so I think we're fine.
It kind of does.
Well, anyway, given the status that they gave SpongeBob, he's coming back. I feel like they're going to give him
you
a
mean God?
they're going to give SpongeBob a real matchup.
I want to mention that Gumball would need, not you, Gumball, would need, like,
Yeah, I know.
literally everything they could possibly give him to stand up chance. Like, frankly, that's the thing. All of, like, given what they gave him in this episode, all of his matchups would need to be given as much credit as humanly possible to stand a chance.
What I'm saying is that, first of all, Gumball's a bad matchup. I'm sorry. I know there are people who will like it. I just do not give a shit, man.
I think
Like,
I think he stands a better chance than Chowder. That's why I mentioned him.
Like, Gumball as a show, as a character, is one of my favorites of all time. I could
Okay.
not be bothered for him in Versus in the slightest, and literally anything
Besides
impressive
the
in terms
point,
of
though.
Arsenal is non-standard.
Okay.
Well-
Okay. What were the zeros they gave SpongeBob? Was it 78?
To the 78th power.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
8.7
that's like
times 10 to the 78th power.
Yeah, so
so that's
yeah.
8.2 Quinvigintillion.
Quinn Vigintillion.
Yes, that is higher than Novem Decillion.
Yeah. Yep. Literally,
God.
according to that calculation, yep. Fastest character in the show. Oh boy.
Nah. Well, not calculable. Fastest calculable character in the show.
Right, right, because that isn't infinite speed. And there are characters who have infinite speed in the show.
Yeah.
Man. Archie Sonic's like, you really think you can outrace me? Sure I can.
Sure I can! Yeah, no,
What
we don't
up,
have
Ike?
anything to say. Okay. Okay. So as far as your theory about this being to say that stomp matchups aren't all that bad, no, they did not imply that at all anywhere in here. They just did it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
They just did it. In fact, the entire fight was just like hamming up how unfair it is, and I don't know why. It was funny though. It was funny though. So like I do like it.
Yeah. Like a SpongeBob.
Aquaman may
episode.
have been a big shot in his own universe, but he's a big fish in a small pond.
Listen, it was such a stomp that they even changed their own catchphrases. We've run the data through all possibilities. 1. One.
I feel bad. I feel
One!
bad for. One. I feel bad. Like, what if, like, say, Dwayne and Jazz were like, "All right, I'll go SpongeBob, you go Aquaman."
Yeah, there are some reactors that, like, always go opposite characters for the fun of it. I pity the person who goes Aquaman.
I know Nightshade does that, and they got, like, slap bets over who they vote for, so... toss a coin and pray to God.
They just have to play rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors for who gets slapped, and they already know.
Nah, man. What if they, like, one of them willingly bets on Aquaman? It's no longer a slap, then. You just need to full-on deck him in the face.
Yeah, no, I don't know what else to say. Like, yeah, it was just kind of sad. Not in the actual sad way, but in the pathetic sad.
You know, realistically speaking, I'm pretty sure SpongeBob could have revived him.
Oh yeah, probably. He just didn't want to.
Dude, he could have buried the Krabby Patty there, and Aquaman would be like, "I'm back as good as new."
Kool-Aid Man versus Macho Man moment. Anyway, yeah, if you guys like, you can like. If you didn't dislike, we'll see you in the next video.
Wait. Early into the show's history, they were trying to decide amongst themselves, is this show going to be a parody or not? I feel like we know what the show would have been like if they went with the former. Alright, now you can do the outro.
I'm gonna keep the other outro. You can even have that as the blooper reel if you want.
The blooper reel's actually going to be me saying a lot of offensive things, starting with your IP address, and you can hard cut right